Hey, good morning, everybody. It is me, Ria on the run. Just finished up a run, and I just wanted to deliver a beautiful, beautiful message. One that we are all um, just wanting to hear and feeling relief and feeling almost, what's the word, lifted. And as I was running, I was actually listening to a message from Lee Harris. A lot of you guys know that he reads the energy of the month and does these forecasts. And I just felt it really beautiful and amazing how his message totally resonated with what I was receiving. And what the message is to do is the energies that we are bringing forth now and allowing is very, very prominent now, and it's a place of what the solar eclipse even represents. So the solar eclipse that is happening is creating this ring of fire, and we all as humans go through our own ring of fire, and that ring of fire are those doubts, those fears, those tribulations, those struggles that we walk through, facing ourselves, allowing energies within us that have been dormant for eons to come forth, to be released, to be healed, to be balanced. And that is what our ring of fire is. It is us walking through our ring to enter that center, the center of the ring, that place where we are, I'll say, purified. And it's not that we need purification, but it is that place where we have healed, we have aligned, we have gone through a lot. We have been on a huge year or more ride that has really caused us to face ourselves, whether it to be to do with the COVID, being restricted from outside, that forced us to deal with ourselves, our life, our situations, our relationships, our jobs, but obviously, most importantly, with our relationship with self. And during that whole ride, we have been on a roller coaster where we've had ups and downs, where we've had revelation of the truth, and then our dips where we face the darkest corners of ourselves. And what Spirit is saying is all of this cycle, we have done the work, we face the shadows, we are all pillars of light, we are all warriors of light that are now finally being released from the war. You know, like how they say there's going to be a war of good and evil. Well, we, as light workers, master light blasters, have been through this war, and exceptionally during the past year. But you could even say it was a working up to it the past few years. And it's almost like we are these light soldiers thrown into a war, and we're like, what the fuck? How did I get here? Why am I here? Not seeing the light, not understanding, but having to draw on this deep strength and faith and courage to just still holding on to that. And all of you guys I know have gone through that in some way, shape, or form, or you wouldn't be listening to this. And what Spirit is saying is, good job. We've won the war. We can now sit in that middle. We can now enter that light at the end of the tunnel. We can see it. And when I was running, I had such clarity. Even our relationships that we've been through, whether it be family or romantic or kids, we have been put in relationships the past year that really catalyzed any repression. It catalyzed any karma, even though they say we don't have to live karma. The karma is just bringing into healing energies deep within our cellular memory, bringing them into the clearing through allowing and not judging and just feeling, writing them out and allowing them. And we have been placed sometimes with people where we don't understand why are they activating these feelings, but it's because you've had so many timelines with that person where those energies were created, and now it's come to heal, to harmonize, to balance them, if that makes sense. And obviously, the greatest relationship is self with self. Good morning, guys. Hey, good morning, Carolyn. Um, so we've been through a tumultuous ride, especially this past year. And now we have entered that spot where the ride's not going to be so severe. We might still have little ripples that we got to clear, But what Spirit is saying it is we have earned this position. We have earned this spot. We have earned our quote unquote title as a warrior, as a light being, as a master light blaster. Because a master light blaster blasts its light even when it doesn't understand from the mind or can't comprehend. Because as we are creating new worlds and new realities, we're going to enter places of the unknown where we don't know why we are where we are when we had such good intent, why we're experiencing what we see on our outside reality when we have been so faithful to our heart. But that is why we have experienced it. We are strong and we are courageous, and we want to create that new world, that new earth, that heaven. And in order to do that, we had to go through and clear and balance and harmonize and heal from a deep cellular level, where now from that center ring of the fire, we're able to create. And what Lee Harris was actually saying is we still can have real dips and ups, and in those dips we want to get really reactive. And what he was saying, and which obviously we've all experienced, we've got to kind of process and allow that just to work through us, not to do hasty decisions in the moment of that intense pain or that intense struggle or that intense release. Wait it out. Wait it out. And I think all of you guys have done that, or you wouldn't be listening. And through the waiting out, you're just allowing those energies to be purified, to be alchemized, to transcend through your being. You are an oracle. You are the channel. You are a pillar of light. So as those energies go through you, you are purifying and allowing them and healing them, because you guys are all beings of light. And we are at a time where the frequencies, the spiritual energies, that unconditional universal love is so expansive and connected because of your individual work. And as you do your individual work, you create openings and merging with those also experiencing it. That's why we're a soul tribe. That's why soul family. That's why you connect to people on the internet, because we have to be dispersed all over the world. So you're not necessarily going to be next door to a light worker. That's kind of even unlikely, because your light is needed in certain areas to open up and to clear energy. And it just makes us understand so much. It helps me to understand so much more. So the solar eclipse, guys, is this. Let me just show you a little picture I drew. Not that I'm an artist, but yesterday I was inspired to just draw this little picture. See this little, this one right here? So when the moon goes in between the earth, this one right here with the heart in the middle, it creates this little ring, and that heart in the middle of the ring is us. It is us sitting more complete and more balanced and in our center and anchoring that life, that light, our heart to our physical. So the worst is over, and we are being delivered, and our thoughts have created this new world. And also what Spirit is saying is when we are alone or we don't feel we're experiencing that reality, our thoughts want to take us there and create that. And remember, our thoughts create our reality. I have a little oracle card with a little, oops, sorry, shoot. 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 Sorry, guys. Lost connection. I don't know how much of that was recorded or cut off, but just know that our thoughts are creating that new reality. So all of the things that created struggles act as catalysts and triggers to create new thoughts, new thought forms to be created. Even though we've never experienced it before, we have released it through going through our ring of fire. So now we're sitting in our ring. We're anchored to our heart space, and we are creating that new world, that new existence from a clearer, open, healed, aligned place. So I just wanted to just bring that message, because to me, it's a releasing, it's a delivering, and you guys are all beautiful, beautiful master light blasters, beautiful souls. It's a little overcast here today, guys. But thank you. If you guys haven't shared out, I'd appreciate it. I think it is a really beautiful message in understanding how we've been clearing energies and healing energies in ways that our mind couldn't comprehend in order to create this new fertile ground. It's as if each one of us were little plants, like Lee said, tending to our own flower and tending to our own plant, yet we're part of this bigger garden, this greater this greater collective, creative experience of bringing forth a new reality. And it's okay if you still see things that don't resonate with that reality on the outside, because you are influencing it through living your light and anchoring your light and staying in your center. And just good job working through your ring of fire, getting to your center, getting to your middle, releasing all the fears, releasing the doubts, allowing all that you are. We have cleared so many timelines. We have done so much the past year or two, especially. And a lot of you might say my entire life, but especially the past couple of years. So let me stand up here, guys. So just stay in your peace. Know the worst is over. Love is merging. That's all it was, guys. That ring of fire just shows love emerging. All of the outbursts, all of the triggers, all of the anger, all of the pain, all of the fears, all of the anxiety. It is all allowing an emergence of this universal, unconditional, high-frequency love to be experienced in the physical. No longer to be a thought, but to actually become our reality, guys. May you all shine with the entirety of all the love and light that you are.